Got the marker. What's going on, everybody? Live Farmer Serving 3 here. What's going on? Guava, happy Saturday. Guava, guava, guava. Happy Saturday and happy sugar-free Sunday. We should practice sugar-free Sunday every day, bringing awareness to what's in our food. Please flip open over your jar or your box or whatever you're about to eat and read the label and count the carbohydrates and the sugar. With that being said, let's get right into it. Live Farmer Serving 3 here. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. I know I was just here a little while ago, it feel like. I'm back. And I'm not going to stop until we start to realize or we start to get it that nobody is coming to help us at all. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. You must have been out there waiting by the time clock. What's up, my Renaissance grandma? If you ain't first, you're last. What's going on? Everybody, I want to come in here and I want to just put something on y'all. My big rooster. Big rooster show in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. I just kind of want to come in here and put something on y'all mind. I got some work to do, and I'm going to show y'all what I've done, and I'm going to show y'all what I had to actually I've been gone all day. Black feathers, I got 44 chicks in the brooder right now. Okay, black feather, okay. Oh, everyday life of the OCD is chick. What's up, my sister? Just one Ella, how you doing? Suzette F. Blanc, how you doing? It's good to see y'all in here. Happy Mac in here. DJ, how you doing? I need my chapstick, cat oil. C. Francis said, got me some chicks too. Let me tell you something about them chicks. Hey, yo, you can't keep them mugs right now. You can't, no matter where you at, they can't keep them. I don't care where you buying them from, some little hometown market, some kind of little seed and feed store, Tractor Supply, private owners, private sellers, they can't keep them. All I'm telling you is if you run into some chicks, if you run into somebody that has some chicks or some chickens or some quails or some, I don't know about ducks because I don't do ducks. And just get as many as you can get. Get as many as they'll let you have. And I know that sounds crazy, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You better get as many as you can afford to get. I want to put something on y'all mind real quick. And it made me change everything that I'm doing. I always said I don't want no quail, right? I got quail. I got quail because my friends Doug gave me some eggs to hatch, and I hatched out some quail. And I'm glad I did hatch out quail. I am. I don't know much about them. They can't be too much different than chickens. I know they do a few things different, but it's still birds. So I'll learn along the way. But for the most part, don't say what you won't do right now. What's your thoughts on goats? What do you mean, what are my thoughts on goats? Like, I don't understand your question. So here's my deal. Right now, don't say what you won't do, because I'm good at that. I'm good at saying what I won't do. Black feathered. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. That. I'll deal with that later. What's up, Piedmont Prepper? How you doing? I'm not going to keep on saying what I will and what I won't do anymore. These are not the times in these ages to say what you will and what you won't do, because we may not have a choice. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. I said I didn't want quail. I got quail. Want to know something else I said I didn't want? Ever again? Can anybody guess what I said I will never buy again, ever, never, ever, ever? For never, 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 never? Anybody can guess. What have I said I will never, ever purchase again, ever? Well, you know what? True. I'll throw that in there, dog. True. Dog. Very true. That's right. Everyday life of the OCD is chick. She said, we got the right to change our mind. Amen to that. Hungry one is the winner, though. I said I would never get a freaking turkey ever again. I said I would never get a turkey. There's too stupid for me and too clumsy. That was my first time with turkeys. I bought 4 turkeys. They're chicks, but I bought 4 turkeys because I don't know what our future holds. I got 4 turkey chicks. I can't make this up. And I promise you, I talked to Rosa, okay, about if she finds me some a female goat or female sheep or something like that. I want to start with a female goat first. I said I'll give it a shot. And I know a lot of people here on YouTube that has had goats and know how to do goats, and I'll have to just talk to them about it. So I'm not saying what I will and what I won't do no more. So I got turkeys and I'm waiting on a goat. This is what I want to put on everybody's temple today. And I don't want to be here long. I don't want to be here long because I got work to do. But I want to put this on your mind today. What's up, girl dad? If I'm not going to talk about politics. It's so hard not to talk about politics while we're talking about what we need to be doing to prepare for the coming days, right? It's hard not to relate this to politics. So I'm going to try my hardest not to do that. I'm just going to touch on fine points. With everything going on and the way they're trying to conduct the business of the United States, and all of the programs that we have been taking advantage of, and actually truly all of the programs that we don't even appreciate half the time, they're cutting them off. They're cutting off things, programs that help us along the way in this country, and they're also cutting programs that they shouldn't even have any control over, like our Social Security and our Medicare, Medicaid, those benefits, man. Some of this stuff don't belong to the system. Some of this stuff belongs to you, right? This stuff belongs to you. You earned it. You worked all your life. And they've been using your money to accumulate your money to do whatever they got going on. They've been using our money all the time you've been working. You're paying into the system with the promise that when you get a certain age, they're going to give you that money back, right? Okay, so that money does not belong to them. That's just almost kind of like they're holding on to the money for us. You cannot take that money from the people. That is literally robbing the people. You're literally stealing from the people. That's not a program where the government is helping people like financial aid and stuff. That is that's our money. Okay? That's like literally going in your pocket and turning it inside out. The reason I'm saying that is if they'll go as far as to literally steal money from us, out of our pockets, out of our savings, going into different places and spaces where they do not belong, do you really think they're just going to keep on feeding you for free too? I really want to put that out there. I'm going to put that out there right now. And I'm glad I'm saying it in the beginning of this video before the first 10 minutes, because I really want to know, do you think they're really truly going to keep trying to feed everybody for free? Think about this. I want you to put it on your mind. I want you to really think about it. I want you to say it with your mouth. if there are no workers to help pick the crops, I don't care how much food we grow in this country. If there's nobody to harvest it, what's the difference, right? Everyday life of the OCD, as you say, the government can't manage it properly, then give it back. Amen to that. Give me my money back. It's my money, and I want it now. Like the commercial. If you think about this, how many gardeners do I have in here right now? Raise your hand if you have a big old garden, but you get mad when your family won't even help you harvest it. Because sometimes, no, harvesting is more strenuous than planting the seed. Can I get an amen? Putting a seed in the dirt and putting seed in the little pot in the little pods and stuff and getting your starts going. Who agrees that the harvest is more strenuous? Because you on your hands and your knees, you fighting bugs and spiders and snakes, and you picking good fruit from the bad fruit. You're literally doing everything. You're pulling weeds. So the harvest is more difficult than the planting by 1,000 times, right? So imagine this. Imagine you plant a 1,000 tomatoes, 1,000 cucumbers, 1,000 squash, 1,000 watermelons, right? Imagine this, that your crop actually, truly, each and every seed grew. Each and every seed not just grew, but it produced. So you got 1,000 watermelons, 1,000 cantaloupes, 1,000 cucumbers, 1,000 tomatoes, right? It's not time to celebrate yet. We as gardeners and preppers know it's not time to celebrate yet, because now comes the harvest. This is actually the hardest part, is the harvest. And then after the harvest comes the preservation. After the harvest comes the storing. After the harvest comes just putting things where they need to be, and keeping your eye on them so they don't go bad. Which ones got bugs in them, so you don't put them with the good fruit so it don't spoil the rest of the fruit, right? If they don't have workers to do that, because there are no machines to do this. Them machines we keep seeing on TV that do the little shaking and shake the cherries out the tree, that's all that damn machine do. That machine does not check for police. Let me see. Led, why we just don't get together as one and unite our communities? Because that's fake. Why don't we get together as one and head our communities and start our communities? Because that's fake as hell. That's why. And I'm tired of saying stuff like that, and I'm tired of hearing stuff like that, because it's fake. Them is words. Words don't mean jack. That's so fake. And I'm not saying you're fake. Thank you, Ted Salazar, for the pond fund. God, thank you, Ted. Say for the pond fund, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Man, thank you. Thank you. And I ain't put the fun thing up yet because I've been on the road all morning since 5 a.m. Thank you, brother. Man, thank you. I appreciate you. Man, thank you. I want to say the coming in as one community as a whole. The reason why I'm saying that's kind of fake and people just like how that sounds rolling off the tongue, because words don't mean anything anymore. Your actions do. Communities aren't just words. Communities take action. And you want to know what I've noticed over the last 4 years? Ain't nobody about this life. Ain't nobody about this life. Ain't nobody about that action. Ain't nobody, everybody like to hear the way stuff sounds. Just like people keep saying, why don't you make them tires into a swing and weird stuff like that? That's just talk. It's not realistic. Communities start with action, and I'm keeping it 100 with you. Communities um, start with action. Say it's not realistic. No, it's not. If you really wanted to start a community, let's say this. Let's say this, right? I've had camp meetups for the last good 3 years, I believe it's been. Thank you for that, Forever G Mom. Thank you for that for the pond fund. I sure appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Cause it's going straight to the pond fund. Thank you. For the last 3 years. Thank you, Katina Brooks. There y'all go with the pond fund again. Thank you so much, say, for my pond fund. Add my name. You know I will. I will add your name right up there. And thank you forever, Mom. Forever G Mom. Y'all throw me off now. But look, that really did throw me off. Oh, I've been holding a camp meetup for the last 3 years. For 3 years, and it was public. Nobody showed up. And that's because everybody thought, ugh, I'm gonna be staying in a tent. Ugh, that's gross. Ugh, I ain't gonna about to be laying on the ground. Ugh. Okay, when we say community, you down for the pound, you down for your community or not. It ain't about everything gotta be pleasurable and everything gotta be so wonderful and everything gotta be all comfortable and you gotta bring a damn sleep number mattress with you. That ain't even what we were doing at camp. And people didn't understand it, and I tried to explain it so many times. We were practicing saving our lives. Now, I'm going to say this right here, what people didn't quite understand. When I was talking about practicing your preps, I was talking about practicing this right here, what we doing. It ain't just about storms and tornadoes and floods and fires. We were practicing how to stay away and prepare for tyranny, how to prepare for just in case them people at the top start looking down their nose at us and start taking or trying to take what belongs to us. And everybody didn't think that would happen, but here we are. But did anybody show up to camp? No. The people that showed up to camp, we all got a great experience. And you can be honest with you, we did a little camping, but the most of it was bonding. The most of it was seeing who these people are on this screen. The other part was learning who to trust, who not to trust. Are you really down for this, or you just coming to do this whole Lead Farmer 73 bullshit? You just want to meet me, regular gun guy in the house. What's going on, brother? That ain't what, this wasn't no fan thing. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to meet people because we trying to fight against the cause, and that's where it starts. That's a community. Now that we turned Camp Club 73, once we turned it private, now I got a community, see? These people show up no matter what. And we all come together no matter where, and we hold meetings. Matter of fact, I got one coming up tomorrow, and we hold meetings every other week. That is community, where we are throwing ideas at each other on how to fight against this right here that we're dealing with. So to me, that word, let's all come together as one in the community, I hear a lot of people saying stuff like that. It's not realistic. If you don't got no actions behind it, you look, words come out your mouth in the front, right? And then actions. Gotta see that big action. You gotta see that big action. Shake that action. I'm sorry. I ain't had no lunch or nothing, no breakfast or nothing. Shake that action. Shake that action. All that mouth work, that talk don't do nothing for me. Shake that big old action. Shake that action. Action is everything. Action, you don't gotta say nothing. Just shake that action to me. That's, if you want to prove to me that you down for the pound, shake that action. That's all I want to see. I want to see somebody work. I want to see, what do you do? Are you serious, or are you a real person? Are you a real human being? That's what it's about. Now, with all that being said, I need you to understand something. They've gone so far that you really don't know how far, how much further they're going to take it. Can you? We really truly can't say how much more jacked up is this going to get? We can't say, what is it going to take for them to finally say, you know, that's enough. The people have had enough. Damn, they're torturing us with these weird ideas. Every day you wake up confused. Mo. Okay. Every day you wake up confused, because I know I do. I wake up every day and just shake my head like, what the hell, what? So what I'm trying to do is prepare for whatever else stupid I got to listen to or deal with tomorrow. So here's the question you can answer for yourself. Do you have enough? Do you think everything that you've stocked up and you've put away is enough? Are you waiting on them to get some sense? That's the other question. Are you waiting on these politicians to repent? Are you waiting on these politicians to say, man, that was messed up what I did. I shouldn't have took their Social Security. You know what? Go ahead and tear that up and go and give them their money back. Are you waiting for that? Let's be honest. Do you know how evil and dark of a soul and spirit that it would take for a human being to do these kind of torturous things to the people? Not just one person. Not just one person. You're doing it to a whole country of people. Do you know how dark and twisted your mind and soul gotta be to inflict this kind of pain universally across the board, even for the people that love and like you? Do you know how twisted your mind has to be? Like, you know what? Everybody gotta go. He's a kamikaze pilot. He like, if y'all, I'm gonna tell you something about that man. I'm gonna stop with the politics. You know why he's doing this? This conspiracy theory alley. This is what I thought. Because none of this makes any sense to me, nor does it you. Don't pretend it does. It don't. You know why this doesn't? I think he's trying to get vengeance. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me and see me, give me 2 thumbs up. My wife just tried to call me, and I know what she won't already. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa Nelson. Thank you, Talisha. Here's my conspiracy theory. He's so mad at all of America for actually losing and being embarrassed for losing, and then everybody testified against him, and all these people came out the woodworks to start suing him and embarrassing him even more, even though he tried to play tough because he's a mobster, he's a mob boss. The problem is he's pissed off. He's not pissed off at just the politicians that was in office. He's not just pissed off at some of the senators and governors. He's pissed off at all of America. He's like Godzilla right now. That dude is literally crushing the country like Godzilla. What people does not actually realize is, because a lot of people are like, wait. I thought you said you wasn't gonna do nothing to us though. We love you. 2, Godzilla don't love nobody. When Godzilla comes to Tokyo, what does Godzilla do? Godzilla tiptoe over the children's hospital? Do Godzilla tiptoe over the cancer research center when he's blowing all his fire and stuff? Does Godzilla tiptoe over the elderly community, the old folks home, the nursing home? Does Godzilla tiptoe over those? Does Godzilla tiptoe over hospitals? No. That's why I call him Godzilla. He's Megatron. Not Megatron. He's not a transformer. He's Megatron. Because he's just pure, deep, dark evil. He's Godzilla. He's destroying the city. He don't care about children's hospitals. He don't care about diseases. He don't care about nothing. He don't care about the elderly. He don't care about nothing. The handicapped, nothing. That's right, Juan. He's destroying everything in his path. And if you look behind him, there's nothing but rubble. Everything he touches, when you look behind his work, there's nothing but rubble. That man has not built not one thing. He hasn't built not one single thing. He is only a destroyer of worlds. He is a destroyer of the people. He is a destroyer of this country. You can say what you want, but you don't got to believe me. All you got to do is watch his work. Remember I told you, all this mouth work don't do nothing. All that lip action don't do nothing. Watch what he do. Thank you, Oasis, Bashan Oasis. Thank you for that. We're with you, my brother, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. It's going straight to the pond fund. Thank you so much for that. Right? So let's be honest. So if Godzilla is destroying the whole city of Tokyo and he don't give a crap about the children's hospital, the old folks home, the retirement center, the cancer research center, the scientist lab, he don't care about nobody, even the people that he like he's destroying. A reason I needed to give you that is, do you really think you're going to still end up being able to feed your family and have lights, have gas? Look, let's talk about utilities real quick. Everybody that had them solar panels put on their house, he took that away from the people. That little bonus that you get if you buy an electric vehicle, or if you that little bonus you get if you put solar panels on your house. He said, not only am I discontinuing that, but all of the savings that the people just saved by putting solar panels on their house or purchasing an electric car or a hybrid car, they owe that money back. Am I lying? Am I lying? He's signing these papers, not me. Rambo Green Hands in the house. What's up, brother? Okay. So here is my ultimate question. When we really just open our mouth, stop watching this stuff on TV and open your mouth and speak on it. It just hit different when it come out your mouth and go back into your ear hole, right? When you really say it to yourself, this is up. This is up, right? You can't deny it. Whether you love him and you like him, you hate him, it don't matter. You can't deny this is up. And then you put this little worm dude in charge of the FBI. This dude would need instruction manuals to make a hot dog. Do you understand me? He would need directions, instructions. He would have to watch Emerald Lagasse on the Cooking Network, the Food Channel, just to learn how to make a damn hot dog, but you give him control of the whole FBI. This man would literally need to watch instructions, an instructional video on how to make a bologna and cheese sandwich, but you gave him control of the whole FBI. That's how dumb decisions that's making right now, right? Come on, man. I've been watching that little wiener for years. Like, how is he, or why is anybody even considering this little weirdo? This dude is a weird little dude. He that little dude in school, when you like in elementary school or junior high, he'll do anything for attention, even start eating his own boogers. You know, he that one little dude at the end of the lunch table that just for attention, he start eating his own boogers just for a laugh. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to dare him. You don't got to dare him like, I dare you eat your own boogers. You don't got to tell him that. He the one that get everybody at the lunch table like, hey, guys, want to see something really cool? He that little dude. He the kind of little dude that always got the booger touch. You know, when you go out and play tag, you it. We starting the game of tag today with you. When it's recess, You it as usual every day, little Patel dude. You it. You ate boogers today. You always it. So y'all, if he touch you, you get the booger touch, and y'all, you it. That's that little dude, but he controls the FBI now. Okay, he got the booger touch for life, but he now runs the FBI. The things that we hold dear. So my point of all of that, by telling the truth of what they actually did, what they're actually doing, what they're actually signing. I'm not pulling none of this out my cheeks. They're doing it and showing you, and they're proud of it. And they keep on doing that little hand salute signal. It's another dude just started doing, what's his name? Bannon. Start doing that hand salute just like that other weirdo with that freaking car. That Boxcar Willie car. Nope, Boxcar Willie, I'm sorry. That was disrespectful to you. With that ugly car. That shoebox car, I'ma call it. That shoebox car. He did the hand signal first, and now Bannon doing the hand signal. They're all lightweight doing it in our faces. They're doing it. And the only thing they're not saying is the actual words that the little mustache dude ain't said. So here's my point. This is why we're here today, before I really get going, because we're about to get going. We in 30 minutes. Do you really, truly think that they're going to keep allowing you to go to the grocery store and purchase food? Do you think it? I told y'all before, and I'm going to say it again. I told you before, I'm going to tell you again. They will have food. You won't be able to afford it. And that's what I've been saying for years. Oh, they'll have plenty of food, but you can't afford it. But you know what? I want to upgrade that. They will have plenty of food, but they won't even let you have any. All them people that work in them fields that they're getting rid of, I want to see if anybody has heard, not just heard, seen with their own eyes, the farmers saying that all the food, they cut off the funding to the mickin' frickin' farmers. They cut off funding to the farmers. So literally, in the middle of nothing, no warning, cut off the funding to the doggone farmers, all of them, and they the ones voted for him, but they cut them off, right? Good for them though. Stupid. But listen to this. Whether we happy about the farmers getting cut off and getting their funding cut off or not, that's going to hurt all of us. No matter, because me, I'm one of them ones good for you, stupid. Stupid is or stupid does. You got what you deserve, but at the same time, that's going to hurt me. As bad as I want to see this mug in pain and be like, gosh, I think I made a bad idea. I think I did something wrong. You think you sure did. As bad as I want to say that to them, that's going to hurt me too. So that man cut off that funding to all the farmers across the country. So we have like megatons of food sitting in storage, rotting across the country. You want to know what these desperate idiots is going to try to do? They're going to try to, these farmers are hard up for money. They're hard up and they're desperate. Do you know what they're going to try to do with megatons of food sitting in silos and warehouses and everything else rotting? Do you know what's going to happen? You think the farmer is just going to take a loss and be like, oh, well, it is what it is? No, he's desperate. He made a mistake. He don't know how to think. His whole family business is about to crumble. That's been in his family's lineage for the last 100 years. He is about to lose it. What is he going to do? he's going to try to sell some of that food to the people. He's going to slip it through, and half of this food going to end up in farmers markets and everything else. Some of it's going to slip through the grocery stores because the grocery stores ain't going to have no supplies coming in. Let's be honest. I'm only talking facts. I'm only talking facts. Whether you say it I'm lying or not, you can, whatever. I'm only speaking facts of what your orange pumpkin king said. Your pumpkin God said this. Your pumpkin God did this. So nothing I'm speaking is false. If you think I'm false, go look at what he said. Go look at what he did. Not what I'm telling you and everybody else. That's your pumpkin God that did this. Right? So you can say what you want for all the trolls. Now let's get into this. So if you still want to keep going to the grocery store literally from this day forward, really from this day forward, if it's fresh vegetables and fresh fruits and stuff like that, you have a high risk. Oh my God, I just remembered one other thing. He got rid of the FDA. Did he or did he not just cancel the FDA? All the people that watches out for salmonella and all the other bacteria and diseases that comes into the food to make us stop eating it and do the recalls. Did he or did he not? I am not making anything up. He said it. So everybody to keep thinking I'm propaganda, your pumpkin God said this. Your pumpkin God did this. Just go listen to him. Okay, maybe you didn't hear it because your ear was too close to his butthole. Okay? Take your face away from his butthole and stand up like a man and listen to what he's saying out of his mouth. Maybe that's why some people can't hear, because they're so busy kissing his ass that they can't hear what he's actually saying. Stand up and listen to him. Stop polishing his junk and stand up and listen to him. And you will hear the same thing the rest of us hear. Okay? So, if he got rid of the FDA and all of these places that supposed to control the Food and Drug Administration, how is any of this stuff supposed to be safe for us to eat? How is any of this stuff supposed to be safe for us to consume or purchase, right? It ain't no more. From this day forward, ever since he said that's the end of that, everything that we eat now and everything you purchase to put in your mouth is skeptical. Everything that you put in your mouth and your body right now is suspect. Because you got to ask yourself, where did this come from? Okay. Everybody know since 2020, the fruits and vegetables been real whack anyway, been real weird tasting in the first place since 2020. Everything tastes like rubber or plastic or no flavor. Everything does. Everything seems like it lasts forever. It don't rot. So, here we go. With all of that said, and I had to build that case before I asked this question. Do you have enough? Do you have enough food supplied up? Do you have enough food stocked up? Do you have enough food going in your garden? Do you have enough seeds that you need to even start a garden? Do you have enough soil? Do you have enough fertilization? I mean it. Ask yourself this stuff. Do you have enough fertilizer? Do you have enough seeds to plant? Do you have a decent variety of foods? Don't just plant tomatoes. We got to think of our health too, because he's getting rid of all of the health organizations and making it so you can't damn go into a hospital without paying up front. So let's be honest. These are what your pumpkin God said, not me. He signed them papers. Okay. If you go and you find some chickens at Tractor Supply, Get as many as you can, get as many as you can afford. And even if you ain't quite sure how you gonna handle them, let that be a second thought right now, right? Ruth, you said you was gonna unsubscribe 15 minutes ago. Peace. Get lost. So here you go. Think about that. Do you have enough food? Can you get enough food? Can you get enough food? Right now, everybody, even if you up north and it's still ice cold winter, you still need to be getting your stuff together and start indoors. You know, I was actually going to sell my indoor grow room. I was going to sell it. I got 2 of them. I'm not doing that no more. After all of this mess, after all this mess, yo, I'm not selling my stuff. And I think I'm gonna try to work up and go get me a greenhouse. Something got to happen. All right, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all better go ahead and try to do something. Even if you can get your hands on some fresh vegetables and fruits right now, let's imagine this: fruits and vegetables. I'm gonna really be over dramatic with this. Will last 30 days. Everybody know that that's not true. 30 days, right? That's not gonna happen. But let's just say your fruits and vegetables will last 30 days. So let's be honest. In the next 30 days, you need to be looking elsewhere for safe food. If it's not canned, it's banned. If it's not in a can, it's banned in my house. We all need to be growing this doggone food. We really, I don't care what you grow, but all I'm saying is don't just try not to grow just 1 or 2 things, and try not to grow one thing. Try to grow a lot of different things, a variety of things, because we're gonna need our herbs. We're gonna need our helpful herbs is what I'm gonna call them. You know what I mean? Because we may be getting sick. There's a lot of weird stuff on the horizon with all these different illnesses and sicknesses and diseases coming. Y'all already know this. You seeing the same stuff I'm seeing. Some people just don't care. Like I told you, some people. What have I been telling folks for the whole? I don't know how many years. Some people want to see this world burn to the ground. And that's why they keep on saying stuff like this. They don't want you to have no hope. They want to see this world burn to the ground with everybody in it because their lives are so horrible. They want to see everybody burn. And you know what? Pumpkin King, he is one of them. He don't want to see not one man standing. And I'm going to tell you one other thing, which people ain't going to really quite understand, but it's the truth. We think that he like Muskrat. He don't like him either. He want him gone too. He's using him just like he using the rest of everybody. He want that Muskrat dead too. Believe it. Let that Muskrat cross him. He don't care about the money. It's his ego in the way. His ego. He'll throw all that money out the window just if Muskrat embarrass him good enough. He ain't gonna care about that money. And you can already see it kind of fraying right now. They are at odds. He keeps saying, looking at him like, you better shut your mouth. I'm gonna tell everybody, you keep shutting your mouth. And look, Pumpkinhead can't take it. He on the edge, man. He's on the edge of just saying, you know what, forget it. I don't care what you tell everybody. I can't stand your weird ass. You'll see. Too many egos, man. Too many egos on the field. So with that being said, do you have enough? No. I'm going to answer it for you. Absolutely not, you don't. Do I have enough? No, absolutely not, I don't. So I'm going to keep on getting myself together. And the only thing that I'm worried about right now is taking care of my family and protecting my family and having enough to take care of my family and protect my family. That's it. That's my only mission right now. I'm not interested in going on vacation. I'm not interested in traveling the country. I'm not interested in going and all this weird stuff. If it ain't got nothing to do with like-mindedness and coming together and trying to figure something out for our group, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be around it. If we're not going to sit and talk about how can we get around this mess that they done put us in, ain't nothing to talk about. I ain't nothing to talk about. Again, you got Godzilla tearing up the whole doggone city, and he don't care who gets it. Everybody gonna get it. Now my question to you is, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit around and wait for him until it's your turn to get your building kicked over, or is you about to do something? So that's all I got to say. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you, I told you I was going to expand my garden here on Freedom Acres. Come on, pup. Come on, baby. You got to go in the house. She been up with me since 5 a.m. She is tired. So I'm gonna go put her in the house and we gonna get busy. Let the trolls troll. That's what they do for a living, y'all. Let them do their thing. You know, they gotta feed their troll babies. Send their troll babies to troll school and everything. They gotta pay for troll tuition. Let them do their thing. They punched in this morning. They gotta earn their keep too. Okay. The funny thing about trolls right now, though, the funny thing about all the trolls, y'all, is they're really starting to make themselves look stupid because nobody is riding with them anymore. Trolls used to come into your channel and people be like, I think you might be right. Led, I don't know, this guy. Now everybody like, man, shut up. Shut up, because everybody can see it now, right? It's nothing that I need to make up. All you got to do is look at the dude that's doing it. So, yeah, the trolls, that's why they trolling, because they got a job to do. Come on, pup. They have a job to do. So, I need to get a marker real quick, and then we're going to get to work. Y'all down with me or no? They look so stupid, right? Because there's nothing you can say. If I'm telling you exactly what your pumpkin god said, and I'm showing you what your pumpkin god did, I didn't propaganda, right? They saying, Larry, that's propaganda. I'm unsubscribing. Okay, unsubscribe to your pumpkin god while you at it. He started this gangster shit, not me. I don't know what I did with my marker. All right. Let's go. I had it. All right. Let's get into it, and then I'm gonna show y'all this work, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm working on. That's enough because I wanted to make sure everybody understood the mission. Everybody understands the mission, right? Don't let these people keep lying to you. It's in your face. Hot damn, this is a dope jam. It's in your face. You can't deny it. I'm a straight rider. Bloom, 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 bloom. You can't deny it no more. They can't deny the nonsensory. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna first we're gonna start I'm gonna finish this nesting box. We're gonna do that right now. All right, so I'm gonna bring you down here, and all I'm gonna do, this is gonna be like a crude nesting box. Anybody can do it. You ain't even gotta pay nobody. Boom. I just got a lid off my pot, and all I could find was a pencil, so I gotta make it do what it do. I hope that worked. All right, I got a crude outline on there of a circle so a chicken can go in. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all up a little closer so you can see. So all I'm gonna do is get a sharp knife. You can use it. You can use a jigsaw if you want. You can use a box cutter or whatever you wanna do. It's not that serious. And all I'm gonna do is just go around this like this. This plastic is thick, but it's really pliable. When you're using something like a knife, it takes a lot longer, a little longer. But this is so you don't have to use any power tools that you don't know nothing about. It ain't gotta be perfect. I'm carving this sucker like a potato. It ain't gotta be round, it can be square if you want it. I'm just doing this because it's just easier like this. Easier to trace. Boom. Nesting box. $5. Come on in the coop. I'm gonna show you the rest. I got these two knuckleheads trapped. Bring over here. I'll get this work in, and then I'll let y'all go. But I want to bring y'all with me every step of the way so you see I ain't asking for you to do nothing. Okay, I got another 2x4. Got another 2x4. And all I'm gonna do is set this in here. Just like that. Can y'all see that okay? That's it. Now I'm gonna put a board here so she can walk on that to make it easier for her. And I'm gonna put a brick here. Didn't need these scissors at all. I'm unsubscribing. Yes, propaganda, lad. That's not what Pumpkinhead is doing at all. I am the Pumpkin King. I'm just taking that straw. Dump it in there like that. And she'll get it the way she wants it. Put the lid back on there. Nesting box. 101, $5 nesting box. Okay? So we're gonna go back out. I'm gonna show you something else dope. All right. The reason I had to let everybody know all of that information is so you can see why I'm doing all of this. And so you can see why you may be doing it too. You should be doing it. Okay, y'all ready? I'm gonna put this board on here first. Hold on. Okay. See, I had these boards. I had these. This the way it was at my house. It made it easier for them to get inside the nesting box. So I'm gonna show you that. Let me see. Can y'all see that okay? Probably not. I'll take you in with me. So all I'm gonna do is slide this board under here like this, giving her a platform to walk on, so make it easier for her to go right in here, because this is a single hole. This ain't the double hole wide one like I got. So see how much easier it is for her to go inside? Now she don't got to do no balancing act. She can just come in here and check it out and everything. All right? Come on, y'all. Break it up. Break it up. Okay. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get them fed. So that's that. And now she has a platform. I'm going to give my Samanis a platform too, because I don't want nothing happening to them. And I'm gonna cut another platform another time. But I got something real dope to show you. So now you can see they have a platform too. They even got a little hiding space on the side over there. Okay, so I gotta cut one more platform and put it in here with them. Now, is y'all still with me? Is y'all ready for the real stuff? Y'all ready for the real? We down here at the penitentiary. So reason why we doing all of this, okay? Let's get it, let's get it. This is what I did. I told you I had some ordered already. I got 2, and I got 2 more coming. 2 of my tanks came in for my raised bed gardens, and I got 2 more coming, and I'm just gonna keep on buying them. All right? This is not their permanent home, but this ain't their permanent home, but I'm just getting them off my trailer because the real stuff is coming. Okay, this is how you do it. You just do a little at a time. You keep seeing all of these gardeners and these channels with all of their preps and all of their big gardens and all of this stuff, right? But you don't realize a lot of us gardeners and preppers, we penny pinch our equipment. You purchase a little at a time. Over time, over a year or 2 or 3 or 4, it looked like we just went out and bought everything and spent $100,000 on all this stuff. And it ain't how that worked at all, okay? You order those, I was ordering 2 at a time, 2 at a time, 2 at a time, 2 at a time. And I'm gonna keep doing it because that is affordable to me. Even if you buy 1 at a time, whatever. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, do a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time, I'm telling you, you'll go a long way like that. Okay? Now for the good stuff. Now for the real stuff. Old Led scored. I scored, y'all. I scored. They smelling thuglicious. All right. When I told you I scored, I scored. Did not tell y'all, I told y'all, I'm amping up the Homestead. I'm amping up Freedom Acres. I'm amping up Easley Island. I'm amping up everything. I need more. I need more. It's never enough. It's never enough. Because here's the deal. They have control of our food. They have control of our money. They have control of the way we can do things. They have control of everything. And if we don't take back our control right now, it will be lost forever. And I can prove that. You want to know how I can prove that? Half us black folks don't even know where we from. You know why? Because they had control over our information. They had control over where we were from. They had control over our history. They had control over everything we did. So get this. That's proof of once they got control over everything, all it takes is 2 generations to erase your brains. You won't know if you was royalty. You won't know if you was kings. You won't know if you were queens. If I take these babies and I place them over here and I keep them sheltered away from everything that they used to be, they will never know that they were royalty. They will never know that they were kings and queens and warriors. They will never know. It's already been proven with my people. It's been proven. So right now, that's happening again, but for everybody. And people don't even think it. People are seeing this as a black and white thing, and they don't even realize they're taking the power away from the people. The people. They're erasing your minds from the people. They're keeping you distracted for 2 generations long enough so you forget the truth. See, before they could literally come and steal you, put you somewhere else, so you never ever know where you're from or what you are. They can't quite legally do that quite really yet, right? Without a whole bunch of trouble. So it's even easier for them to do now. Now, Spread lies, spread distraction. Lies, distraction. Lies, distraction. Lies, distraction. You do that for 2 generations, and this new generation don't know shit. Look, it's already happened. My sons and daughters are in their 30s, right? So imagine this. That's only been 1 generation of erasing the knowledge of the people. So my children, if it wasn't for me and my wife telling them the truth all the time, they wouldn't know. But see, just so happened, me and my wife are lucky, we're blessed because we are able to be there to share the information with our children so they'll never forget the truth. This is where I said lies, distraction, lies, distraction, lies, distraction. Because if they won't let the daddy come into the house, and if they got mom working 16 hours a day, they got dad working 16 hours a day, who's raising your children? Lies, distraction, lies, distraction, lies, distraction is raising your children because they're looking at it on social media. Before social media, they was watching too much television. Before they was watching too much television, they was listening to too much radio. So lies and distraction, as long as they can take the parents, the people that's supposed to be giving them the real truth and the real knowledge and the real don't do's and stay away from, as long as they keep them away, keep the parents away from the children to teach their children not to do the same thing they got caught up in, right? How many people know about trapping? How many people know about trapping? Okay, when you start trapping something, and if you keep an animal inside the trap long enough, it'll mark its scent. If you end up dispatching that animal in that cage and leave its blood and everything else, the other animals gonna come by and say something happened here. This don't seem right, and they're gonna be real skeptical on going back into that same trap. They're gonna be like, I don't know about this. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. So the first thing that the hunter got to do, hurry up and clean up this area. Hurry up and get rid of the scent. Hurry up and clean up this whole scene and put it back the way it was so we can catch some more stuff. Ain't nothing no different. Nothing no different. A bunch of distractions and lies while mom and dad is at work or mom and dad is in jail. One or the other. Inside of some of these schools, the stuff they will and won't teach our children. Lies and distractions, lies and distractions. It's easy now to erase the knowledge of who you are and where you came from and what you should be doing by keep on putting up a whole bunch of damn cornflake commercials and weird ass cartoons. There's damn near every cartoon now is so highly sexual that nobody should be watching them. These cartoons you see now, what is they called? I don't know what they called. Back in my day, they used to call them Japanimation. I don't know what they call them now. Where people now starting to dress like the damn cartoon characters. Too sexual for any children, too sexual for most people, most grown-ups. Man, you know how many times I had to stop my kids from watching some kind of Japanimation cartoon? Like, where this girl clothes at and why is her knocker so damn big and falling out of her little clothes? Oh, Dad, that's Starbuckle. I don't give a damn who that is. Starbuckle. The little ponytails and stuff and a little dress. Oh, that's Starbuckle. She got magical powers. She sure do. She had some magical powers. Her magical powers was so big that the kids is watching it and dad is watching it. No, kids shouldn't be watching it. Let me get this. And I ain't talking about nothing that you don't already know already. All you had to do back in the 90s is look at one of them networks, Cartoon Network. They start doing like midnight type of Cartoon Network. Nickelodeon turned into Dickelodeon. I don't know what that was about. Nickelodeon used to be who can't do that on television and stuff. And Pinwheel. Remember Pinwheel? Pinwheel? You can't do that on television? And then Nickelodeon turned into Dickelodeon. All the parents at Nick at Night, yeah, Nickelodeon. Like, man, what the hell is we watching here? Oh, Dad, this is Jesse knows how to do everything. This is the show. Jesse knows it all. No, cut this shit off. Where's her mom and daddy at in the channel? Oh yeah, they're always on vacation because they're secret spies. What? No. Nope. Nickelodeon. You ask me. So all I'm gonna do, I'ma try to slide this under here because they have no footing. And I do this because it's easy for me to just spray my trailer down instead of keep on messing with this. And it's hard for the people to get them in, help me get them in here like this too. Now, when you getting new birds like this and they're already fully grown, you really want to check them and make sure that they listen to them, look at them, inspect them. Don't be so quick to just go to grabbing them because you might grab an armful of sick-ass birds, okay? And you want to quarantine them anyway. Yes, Yvette, Nickelodeon. It was getting too weird for me. I thought look, I'll be watching Nickelodeon like, what channel? What is this? Is this the Playboy channel? How old is these so-called kids? Because all these kids got mustaches and beards and shit and knockers and what is these? These ain't children. These is not children. Come on, ladies. See, I don't want to just go to grabbing them. We gonna have to though. I'm gonna have to get them the way I put them in here. Okay. This is a slow process, but it is what it is. It's all right, little lady. I'm about to take you to the man. I'm about to take you to the thumper. That's how I'm gonna start calling him, the thumper. Because he was sure thumping he was trying to thump that one half to death, wasn't he? But this is what you can expect. She pretty. She healthy. Come on, Thumper. Back up, Thumper. He ready to thump too. No. What I tell you? Thump, thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Look at Thumper go. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Over the hills of snow. Oh, Thumper. See, now the other one that didn't want it, now she getting jealous. Like, wait a minute, Thumper. I thought you loved me. Remember yesterday when you didn't even introduce yourself and you just came, got the thumping? Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Look at that old Thumper go. Come on, ladies, come on. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, over the hills of snow. I don't want you yet. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. I want her in this other cage. I want her in the same cage. She got a different color on her. Like she got some, I'm not sure what she's mixed. Look at Thump. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Look at old Thumper go. Take it easy, Thumper. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Over the hills of snow. Hey, take it easy. Damn. Bruh. Move. Damn, buy her a drink first. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Look at old. This is why I didn't want to do it. This is why I didn't want to do them like this. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now the rest is like, I'm gonna put 2 more in there with Thumper, and then I'm gonna put the other 4 in quick with the Warden. Any questions so far? Yeah, everybody gonna be singing Thumper, ain't it? Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Look at old Thumper go. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. You need some dinner. She needs some meat. Over the hills of snow. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Do 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 do. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump. Let me stop. I'm tripping. Let me see. Any questions? Over the hills of snow. Yeah. Can I give? Can you give your $5,000 for a spot on my property? Thumper. Take it easy, bruh. Thumpity, thump, thump. Thumpity. Yeah, it's too many for him now. He don't know what to do. He like, trail our Lord of girls. Trail our Lord of girls. He like Shabba Ranks now, boy. Trail a load of girls. He don't know what to do with himself. Old Thumper like, man, y'all ain't gonna believe this, bro. You ain't gonna believe this. Man, look, I was at home, right? Look, for real, true story. I was at the house, man, right? And then remember the old farmer dude or Led, whatever his name is? Man, one day he just come over, man. He said, hey, man, I got some girls for you. I'm like, man, come on, man. I ain't got all time to be playing that shit. He said, man, look like I got some girls for you. I said, bring them over then, man. Man, he just started dumping chicks in the house, man. I ain't know what to do. I ain't have on no clean drawers or nothing, because I thought it was bullshitting, right? I thought he was playing with me. Man, I went in there, hurry up, got cleaned up, man. I couldn't even finish brushing my teeth. But all these women start coming over to the house, man, shit. I said, hey, look, hey. You know, they call me Thump. Okay? You know, they call me Big Thump. You know, thump it is, thump, thump, thump it is, thump, thump. Look at old Thumper go. He said, man, you ain't gonna believe this, man. Old Led, man, good looking out, bro. Good looking out, my brother. One more. Come on. That was easy. See, now I bought 8. They must be talking to her. They must be talking to this one. She a little feisty. She like, oh, no, you don't. Don't put me in there with Thumper. Oh, I done heard I can hear them screaming from a mile away. Don't put me in there with Thumper. Oh, Lord. And look at him. Thump it is, thump, thump. Thump it is, thump, thump. Look at old Thumper go. See? What I tell you, he don't know what to do with it now. He don't know what to do. He like, man, it's too many. That's enough, Led. You know, I need some Gatorade or something. You got a bottle of water or something I can... Hey, Led, you got a bottle of water or something, man? Man, I'm wore out, bro. I'm just shooting out powder now, bro. There's powder milk. Bro, man, I'm thirsty in the mug, man. Look, my beak is chapped. Man, I ain't got nothing left, bro. My legs is trembling, Led. My knees is weak. Made them weak in the knees. So the rest, all I'm gonna do is try to get them all together. It's easy to try to do this with just a few. Oh, they heavy too. All right, so y'all gonna see me take them over there, and I'm gonna drop them off, and I'll come back and get y'all. Thump it in, thump, thump, thump it. Y'all ain't going in with thump. Oh, dang. Oh. Man, they too doggone heavy. They too heavy for me. Oh, man. Okay. Do it the old-fashioned way. They gotta go in with the warden. I didn't want the warden to have more problems than he need. Let me see, Thumper got 5. I'm gonna give Thumper 6. I'm gonna let Thumper have 6. And that'll give the warden 4. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, because I already had 2. Okay, so let's get them in. And I'm gonna keep this one. Let me show you. I'm gonna keep this one for Thump. That dark one is nice. That's like a Rhode Island Red mix right there. Which one y'all think? Another gold one like this or that dark Rhode Island Red one? Give that to Thumper. Which one should we give to Thumper? The dark one or another light-skinned one? Does the warden keep everybody in line? He worse than Thumper. He worse than Thumper. The red one, the dark one, that's what I say. That's what I say. Because y'all just want to see the dark-skinned one go over there with Thumper. Thump it in, thump, thump. Thump it in, thump, thump. Look at old Thumper go. I should have got her out already. All right. Got you a Nubian princess. Caribbean queen. Now we're sharing the same dream. And our heart can beat as one. Woo. No more love on the run. Ooh, 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 yeah. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump. Oh, look. He like, it's too many of them. Man, I'm wiped out. All I did was pull a wig off. I'm done, Led. I'm done, man. I'm done, bro. Tired, man. Can I get some Gatorade, some electrolytes or something? Can I get a bologna sandwich or something, man? I'm exhausted. Can I get a bologna sandwich or something? And see, I didn't want too many in with the warden because the guineas is in here too, right? Man, can I go downstairs in your house and make a sandwich real quick? Cause man, I need to get my strength back. Man, ain't nobody gonna believe this, man. Led, ain't nobody gonna believe me, man. Led, will you tell people the truth when I ask them? When I be telling them? All right. Come on, ladies. Come on, y'all know what it is. You know what time it is. Let's go. Move, Warden. Go on in there. Come on, ladies. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know. I know. All right, I got it. Look, the warden ain't there. The warden tired, though. She about to have an egg. Don't lay no egg. Oh, you. Look at this. Come on. Come on. All right. See, he a little more seasoned. Thumper is young. The warden is like an OG kind of pimp. Like he like look. Here's the rules. Here's the rules, okay? I like you. I want to take care of you, okay? Don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you, okay? Just we got some rules around here. That's that's all I'm saying, okay? A few things the other girls gonna tell you. See, the warden is different. You see, he ain't jumping all on him. He like, look. How you doing? I'm the warden. Okay, that's what they call me. All right. Welcome home. Listen, I'm gonna be back. I got a few things to take care of, but let the rest of the girls, okay, give you a little briefing on how we do things around here. All right. They're gonna give you a few things you need to know, and I'll come back later on and see what you learned. All right. It's good to meet you. All right now. See, that's that OG game right there. He like, I ain't about to be fussing over this girl. I ain't about to be doing that. I'm just gonna let the other girl school her. He an OG pimp. He an OG. He an OG. He ain't. You see, Thumper was like, oh, you see this? Oh my God, boys. It's some of that thing everywhere, boy. Everywhere I look, trail our Lord, the girls. Oh my good, let me trail our Lord. Woo, Shabarank. Woo. But now, you got it. What y'all just saw was young. They did just like humans, didn't they? Them young boys, when they smell that thing, boy, man, look, man, I ain't got no protection, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Man, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Man, why? Well, I'm doing it. That's them young boys do that, man. Them OGs be like, hey, man, did you feel around down there first? You know, you might want to feel around down there first, man. Yeah, no matter what. Whether you got protection now, man, hers might be longer than yours. So you better check that out first, boy, okay? Have her lift up a little bit. Okay? Don't go to bumping and grinding. Bumping and grinding is for informational purposes only. You supposed to be collecting data while you bumping and grinding. You over there hunching on people. You supposed to be getting information like, did I just hunch when she humped, or did I hump when she hunched? What was that? You got a wallet in your pocket? You better ask some people some questions. Shit, this is the new age. It's 2025. You got questions to ask people. You know, this is the day and age of deception. Shit, what you got? You got your wallet on you or something? Where your cell phone at? What your cell phone doing down there? What, you got one of them old Miami Vice cell phones in your pocket? You got a Tubbs and Crockett cell phone down there. What the hell is down there? I keep on rubbing down there. Keep on feeling a big old lump. Who you got to call right now with that old ass phone? Please tell me that's a phone. Ooh, please tell me that's where you keep your money so you don't get robbed. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, let's get them fed real quick. And then I'll take some questions, all right? I ain't got my cart going or nothing. So the food is gonna kind of tone down the stress. They got water, but once they get a little food, I think it'll ease them up a little bit. And Thumper tired. I might have to put some damn Propel in his water. Go put some Gatorade in Thumper water, because that boy went nuts. Ooh, ooh, that boy jumped on them like Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, you see all of these ladies coming in here looking so fine. Ooh, boy, I tell you, lad. Oh, when I see the ladies, man. When I see the ladies, I just want to grab them and say, girl, I love you. Oh, you bringing the best to me, man. I just want to thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Look at old Thumper go. Woo, boy. He pounced on them like this was WWE. Look at old Thumper go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Da 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 da. All right, now we gotta go all the way back. And I gotta come and gather some wood, because it's gonna be cold again tonight. All right. Right, didn't give him a chance. No introduction, no, nothing. Nothing, just welcome to the Terror Dome. That's what he kind of did, right? Welcome to the Terror Dome. Wasn't no rules of engagement or nothing like, okay, I want you guys to come out clean and ready to fight. None of that shit, none of that. He just straight up. He macho man them. Now he's trying to show off. So if he get on me, I'm gonna punch him in the throat. See, they cool. They're a little confused. But he's like, hey, come and get some of this food. Y'all come over here and get some of this food. See, I told you. That's why I don't give them no food the day before, or give them very little food. And then when I introduce them like this, then give them food and water. Now they fighting over him. Look, girl, what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you that's my man? Oh, look at Brandy and what's the other girl name? What was the girl name? Don't need to give it up. I had about enough. What was the other? Monica and Brandy in there. Monica and Brandy. That boy is mine. I'm telling you. 1 minute, look, I told, some people like, oh, don't let them do that. Oh my goodness, how can you let them do that? Man, you better leave them alone. They know what they're doing. Don't let Thumper mess it up for you. They know exactly what they doing. Monica and Brandy was in there going ham. All right. Now I'm gonna come in here with the Wakandans. They really don't need nothing though. But I'm just hook them up just because. Just because. Yeah, the Wakandans, they don't need nothing. They got plenty food. But see, they cool. Everything is cool, clean, and all I'm gonna do is screw those boards down permanently. And y'all gonna see my when I get my quails going, I got my whole quail operation gonna go inside of this cage, and my other quail operation gonna go in. Maybe it'll just stay in this cage, cause I already got guineas in this cage over here. All right, so let's have a Q&A. Let me go get my puppy, cause I know she really wanna come out here and see some of the fun. Come on, come on, come on, neighbor. Won't you please, please won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbor. All right, all right, we got some Q&A today. I know this video long. Where will the turkeys go? Where in the turkey cage? Any questions, y'all? Say you was thinking about getting quail, relax and swag. Hey, listen, I don't know much about quail. I'm still learning. They were given to me as a gift. So I'm just going to be learning about quail. So I don't know one way or the other, but will you have to set up more nesting boxes? No. Here's my goal. Come on, baby. My goal, let me get some water too. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Are you going to feed the two you separated? What do you mean, am I going to feed the two I separated? I don't understand what you're saying. Am I going to feed them? Does quail grow as big as a chicken? No. Again, please don't ask me too many quail questions because I really don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I am new to quail. How long are your daily tasks? What do you mean by that? Your daily how long does it take me to do all of my tasks? Your tasks on a homestead never stop. There is literally always something to do. There is no set time for tasks. If you go purchase land, you start working or doing something or fixing something or setting up something as soon as you wake up. And if you have a job, before you go to work, set up something, fix something, do something, go to work, get off work, come home, set up something, fix something, do something. This ain't no cartoon farm. Y'all see stuff like that on TV, man. That's fake. Fake. Say I spend like 4 hours daily just in my garden. Like I said, there is no shut off time for this. That question is too much for me. Say, Georgia Gardner says it's so difficult to find hens in my area. Tractor Supply only has turkeys and they're like $17. Yeah, that's true. For one, so crazy. But I'm gonna say this: supply and demand. Supply and demand, family. Breed rabbits? No, I ain't gonna say I won't do it, but right now, no, thank you. I've had rabbits. It's just not my thing. They just too. I can't bring myself to do what I'm supposed to do with them. The way they look like that. Can chickens survive in Detroit? I'm gonna have you go Google that, okay? Do you let the chickens roam freely or keep them caged up? I let them roam freely. That's a good question. That's an excellent question. I usually let mine roam free, but I'm gonna do it different this time. I'm gonna let out one cage at a time. Y'all would let's go back outside. Let's go back outside. I feel better outside. Come on. You wanna go outside? I know you do. She wanna go sniff some butts. All right, let's go back out. It's hot in here. My wood stove still hot, so it's hot in here. I don't know what kind of wood I put on that mug last night, but it sure was boiling like a dog. Okay, so what you see right now, I got 3 cages out here, right? So every day I'm gonna let one cage out one day, the next day let a cage out, the next day let a cage out. And I'm just gonna keep rotating it that way. Oh, that's so nice. There we go. There we go, pup. We good now. So I'm gonna rotate cage over cage over cage. I'm not gonna let them all out like I used to. Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens. That's right. That's how I go down. Okay. Did you build the structure you were just in? No. Not all of it. No, I haven't. Some of it, a lot of it, yes. Say, I don't think I could process an animal. I would have to become a vegan. Okay. Can you set up separate runs for each cage? You can if you want to. I'm not planning on doing that though. Not the bunnies. I don't blame you. I don't like pigs. I just don't know how to deal with pigs. Now, my friends over there at Black's Tropical Homestead had a couple of little piggy wiggies. And I went over there and I went to Savannah, because Savannah ain't far from Columbia, South Carolina. So I rode over there and hung out with Black's Tropical Homestead, and they was raising rabbits, they was raising quail, and they was too beautiful. They they actually gifted me a couple of rabbits, and we called them Bunny and Clyde. No, I loved them. I started loving them like her. I started loving them too much, to the point I just couldn't see doing nothing to them. Right? Hi, beautiful soul. Was your land all forest when you got it? No. Priscilla said, I remember Bunny and Clyde. Yeah, if I ever get more bunny rabbits, I might. I ain't gonna say I won't, but you know. Officially, Fran says, Led, tell Doreen, yes, chickens survive in Detroit. So, yep, they do, I guess. But please do your research. Just don't go buy no chicken and go put them in some below zero weather. Do your research. Learn about them. Thank you, officially, Fran. Will you be Relax says, will you be planting any of your melon seeds this year? I saw you saving seeds. Yes. Yes, I will. What are your thoughts on hoop coops? What do you mean by what are my thoughts on them? I don't understand your question. David says, don't play with your food and don't give it names. No, if you give it names, you can give it names if you want to, but just be ready. Just be ready if you gon' cause look, y'all don't know about Siegfried and Roy, do you? Watch these two suckers here. Siegfried and Roy down here in this cage, y'all see them? The tiger tamers? Yeah, right here in this cage, right here, at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, Siegfried and Roy about to catch it. they gon' they making me gotta go. I gotta go break out that big pot. The rain is stopped and the skies are blue. And oh what a revelation to see. I'm gonna be singing that song while I pluck them feathers off. One and a million. Cause both of them was supposed to be hens, and they end up having that curly tail on the back. I don't want to do it, but they ain't gonna sit here and eat up all the resources. If you have too many roosters, all they do is eat up all the resources. And those resources is what your hens need. You don't want this to be no whole sausage party in here. You know, you gotta let the ladies do their thing because they're the ones that's really producing. Really, is soaking required for most seeds of fruit trees? I have no idea. I don't even know what that is. Allie and Danny's Healing Garden says I'm in Detroit and just got 10 chicks. Okay, just got 10 chicks. What would you say you found to be most challenging with starting out on your new homestead? Or what would you suggest to start doing for a rookie? Challenging? See, that's not quite fair because I've done this before. So I would have to try to think back. What do I find challenging? You want to know something? It ain't what I'm finding challenging. It's the resources. That's what's my biggest challenges right now is is finding resources to so I can complete all of my tasks. I can complete my tasks and I don't find them any of them really challenging. It's just trying to find the resources today in today's time with all the politics and the bullshittery going on. You can't find anything. You can't find anybody to help you. You can't find anything, right? So it's hard to find chickens, it's hard to find quail, it's hard to find fish, it's hard to find tools, it's hard to find hired help to help you do anything. So that's my only real true pain in the ass. It's just trying to find the help to get things accomplished. Um and here's the other thing. Let me think. I want to get to that other part of your channel. And any advice for a rookie, I think was the rest of the message. Suggested starting, or what would you suggest to start doing for a rookie? Read, read. The best thing I can advise you to do is collect as much data and information on homesteading, prepping, and gardening as you possibly can. And the information that you need to be researching ain't no overnight deal. When you start talking about homesteading and keeping animals and keeping a homestead or a farm, you have to learn about each and every animal that you keep, even down to the wire. Sometimes even is going as far as learning each and every breed of one single animal, like a chicken. All chickens ain't gonna act the same. All of them ain't gonna lay the same amount of eggs, so on and so forth. So all livestock that you keep, you're gonna have to learn about. Then you have to learn about each and every tool that you're gonna need to work your land. You know how to use a shovel, right? Believe it or not, a lot of people don't. Do you know how to use a shovel? Do you know how to use a rake? Do you know how to use a tractor? Do you know how to use a lawn tractor? Do you know how to use a chainsaw? All of these, do you know how to use a power drill and all the parts to go to a power drill and all the things? Do you know how to put together a wood stove? Do you know? I could go on and on and on and on. And each and everything that you learn comes with, it's like, say you got some pickle barrels and you want to store water, right? You got some pickle barrels and now you want to store water. Now you got to learn the best way to get the water in the barrel. Then you got to learn how to keep the water from being contaminated by outside sources. Then you got to learn how to pump that water where you want that water to go. Is the information and the data and the knowledge never stops. You never stop learning. You never ever stop learning. So I know Linda V says, don't start with a lot of animals until you learn the ability to take care of them. Amen to that, because you know what you're going to find? You're going to come out and see a whole bunch of dead animals. That's what you're going to do, right? So here's the other thing. When you have livestock, like I want goats, you have to learn, what do goats live in and how to keep the goats safe. What do chickens live in? How to keep the chickens safe, because there's predators out here. There's predators everywhere, even if you live in the city limits. There are coyotes, there's fox, there's possums, there's raccoons, there's everything that want to really eat your livestock. And we don't ever think about that. And somebody get one of these little cute chicken coops. Hey, you see that chicken coop way down there? Let me see if you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in on that little chicken coop. Where is that sucker at? I can't even see it no more. That one right there. See that little guy? Way down there? See that little coop? They tell you that coop down there can hold 6 hens. They're lying and they telling the truth. It can hold 6 brand spanking new, fresh out the egg hens. As soon as those hens start turning into little pullets, that's not enough space for anything. For anything. And then you got to talk about how many animals do you want in each establishment. Like, I don't want to go over 8 to 10 hens per cage. I don't want to go over that. I would like to keep it around 6 to 8 hens per cage. Because you don't want it overcrowding, because once you overcrowd your cage, they ain't got enough room to move around. They're going to start fighting, ripping each other feathers out, and they're going to be like 2 women at the club, taking each other damn wigs off and nails and scraping each other up and bleeding. And then on top of that, on top of the fighting, you're going to have to deal with just tons of poop, and you ain't going to be able to put enough compost on it so it can turn into compost. It's too many birds or it's too many animals. You don't want so many animals that you can't clean up after them either. So all of that is knowledge that you really need to know, and you can learn it the hard way, or you can listen to the people that's already doing it, like me, and take their advice. Like, I used to have almost 20 hens in that one cage. That was a nightmare. And I used to do that because, I was waiting to buy another coop, and I was building another coop. You got to get the knowledge, right? So with that being said, everybody, hey, look, we done did this already. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen me bring home the bacon or bring home the chicken. And if it was allowed on YouTube, I would actually let you see me get Heckle and Jekyll and turn them into some nuggets. But YouTube frowns upon that. How many people ever seen videos where people be processing chickens? Man, social media and the PETA people will, they're a living nightmare. Once you start showing that on YouTube, the hate mail never stops. The hate mail never stops. Well, I can't say for everybody, but if I show you me processing a chicken, yep, that's how it happened. That's how it goes. Just take it easy. That's right. Just relax. It'll be over soon. Okay. So say I would be scared. Yep. Okay. Say I would be too scared to process my chickens. I'll start thinking of no. And that's another thing too. That's another thing, y'all. Do you hear what we saying? I'm glad I ain't leave yet. I want to talk one last. I'm gonna end this video with some more reality. Do you hear what we saying? I would be scared to process my own food. I'm not picking on you individually because I done seen about 20 or more people say it. Family, do you hear what we are saying out loud with our mouths? There is people, not just in this chat, but all over, say I would not be able to process my own food. I would be too scared to harvest my own food. Do you hear what we're saying? You said that with your mouth. You thought it and then you said it. That when you say things like that, it tells the rest of the world that's listening to you that you are delightfully living in ignorance. Like you don't mind not knowing. You don't want to know. But you don't mind going to the market and telling the butcher to give me that ribeye and give me this pack of chicken legs, or it's about to be, how many people end up going to Buffalo Wild Wings and having these wing parties, or you go to one of these Super Bowl parties, they serving up wing dings or honey style chicken, and it's not even a thought in the back of your mind of where this food came from. So when you go through life that blissfully ignorant, you also leave it wide open for them to actually not be feeding you anything. Hey, Gina versus Gina, what's up, my sister? They could be feeding you. How do you think they made it so easy to get all this GMO food in? How do you think they made it so easy to start putting glue meat in the packages and make that illegal? Why do you think it was so easy for them to start that manufactured meat stuff? Or the stuff that's not even meat, it's like some kind of, I don't know what it is, magic meat. They did that because they were counting on people to be totally freaking ignorant. And the more ignorant and removed we are from our own reality and our own surroundings, what I tell you earlier about us being deceived, as long as they got you distracted and lied to, you'll forget where you came from. You'll forget what you're supposed to be doing. What did I say? It only take a generation or two before you are scared to process your own food. You want to know something? I remember when I was young, I don't ever, and I used to go to the grocery store with my mother all the time. I don't ever remember us having chicken that was already cut up. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is a true story. My mother used to call us the gut kids. Either you're gonna be the gut boy or the gut girl. So what that was, I know it sounds crazy right now, but we used to take pride in being the gut kid, either the gut boy or the gut girl, me and my younger sister. Meaning when my mother is in the kitchen breaking down a whole chicken, all of the things that were not edible, she gave to us in a bowl, and this is really gonna sound crazy. She gave the things to us in a bowl to go flush down the toilet. All of the fat and the little butt and everything that was unedible. Go flush. You the gut girl today. Go flush the guts. My sister would go flush the guts. I'm the gut boy. Go flush the guts. And then there was certain things in there she would give us to play with. I can't make this up. The heart and stuff. We would look at the heart and be playing with the heart. But that's a true story. And the reason I'm telling you that story is because until I got damn near married, until about 32, maybe 34 years ago, 33-ish years ago, no, 34 years ago, until about 34 years ago, that's when I really start going to the grocery store, when I'm out in the world on my own, and started seeing chicken that was already cut up. And they wanted more for the chicken that was already cut up because they had already processed it for you. And I thought that was spectacular because when I first moved out on my own, I only knew how to break down a whole chicken. I watched my mother do it my entire life from birth, and that's how I went out into this world, is breaking down a whole chicken. I didn't even know packs of chicken that was already separated was a thing unless you go into Kentucky Fried Chicken. So me processing a chicken doesn't even take a freaking thought because that's all I knew. Yep, just you take it easy. It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. Told you. All we knew was that. And my mother would bring us up to the sink and we would stand there and talk to her and tell her how our day was and stuff like that. The sun up my eye. Tell her how our day was. Did you eat the heart and gizzards? Yes, we did. Absolutely. My mother is from Goldsboro, North Carolina. You understand? So I was born and raised in the snow up north. But my mother and father is from right down here. So I knew country stuff, and I didn't know it was frowned upon up there, and because it was. My friends used to laugh at us, but that's the stuff I grew up seeing and knowing, right? You ate gizzards and rice, gizzards, hearts and rice, and giblets, and make giblet gravy. Everything inside that chicken damn near was edible, and the only few things that was tossed out was, you really, if you thought about it, could have been rendered down into some kind of oil or something, but we didn't do that. But yeah, what that is learning. My mother instilled in me that this is food. This is food. And then when they start breaking that chicken down, if you look at it, if you go look at a pack of broke down chicken, you know, 2 thighs, 2 breasts, 2 wings, that pack of chicken, that now is cheaper than purchasing a whole chicken. And I never understood why. The tables have turned. I'm gonna tell you why. Because now that they already got this chicken broken down into separate pieces, they can manipulate that chicken however they want to. They can pump it full of water. It might not even be chicken. They can do whatever they want when they separate it. Like when you buy boneless, skinless chicken breasts, boneless chicken, boneless, skinless thighs, and all that stuff, you don't know where that came from. And if you look at some of these boneless breasts and these boneless, skinless boneless, skinless thigh and boneless, skinless breasts, You can't even see where the bone used to be on some of this chicken. Like, I understand it's boneless. Where did the bone, because when you take the bone out of a chicken, it leaves like a little red mark, right? It leaves like a little red blotch, and you can't get all that out. And I know these companies ain't got time to be getting all that out. Or when you separating the breast, it leave that little piece of gristle on it sometime, right? And every blue moon, it got that little sharp bone that may break off inside. You don't see that stuff. You don't see it. And it makes you wonder, like, what is this? So I want to let you know, and please, please, I'm not saying you got to go out and just start wringing necks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you got to go out here and start wringing chicken necks for fun, for fun, like Scarface. I wring chicken's neck for fun. I ain't telling you do that. But I am telling you to please, please learn about your food, because we're in a time right now where food ain't what you think it is. And again, all it takes is one generation, 1 or 2 generations to erase what food is supposed to be. These children today think Dorito chips and Takis and ice cream sandwiches is food, is dinner. They think Snicker bar burgers is food. They think this is all you need to survive. Now laters and gummy bears and shit. This is groceries. And this young generation has no idea, nor do they even care to know where their food is coming from. Right? And all that does is dumb us down to the point we don't know what to teach our children, because we don't know either. So I'm going to say, raise your own food, grow your own vegetables and fruit. And man, open your mind to who. Do you understand? We were kings. We were queens. We were warriors. We were farmers. We were homesteaders. We were landowners. And it only took 400 years to make you forget all of that. It really didn't take 400 years, but you understand what I'm saying. Here we are 400 years later, and we're scared to touch our food. We're scared to process our own food. We're so dumbed down that social media has made it so if you show people this knowledge, we will get rid of you. That's where we are. Because they don't want you to be self-sufficient. They do not want you learning any of this stuff. Because every time let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something I told my kid. Had to smell my breath before I get too close to you. Listen to me. For everything you learn, you take money out their pocket. Every time you learn a new skill, look at it as a video game if you that young or whatever. Every time you learn a new skill, it's like that video game where you go into that locker and you get new ammo and you get refreshed and you get a new weapon. Every time you get a new skill, it's just like that video game. Every time you get that new skill, you get a chance to actually, truly, in real life, defeat the enemy. The enemy is consumerism. The enemy is greed. And you get a chance to actually stand against that. You do not have to go in front of no building and say, hell no, we don't go. Hell no, we won't go. You don't got to do that, not necessarily, unless you ain't got nothing better to do with your time. If you really want to protest, grow your own shit. Raise your own food. Raise your own livestock. Grow your own fruits and vegetables. Go purchase some land. Stop making your money go out into their system. Keep your money right here. And with the money that you save from growing all your food and raising all your livestock, the money that you save, you can go buy more land for the rest of your family. You can actually start to build your land up. You can actually start to cultivate. You can start to build your trail. You can start to knock down trees, build your pond, build your infrastructure, get your septic tank, get your well. Because if you keep on giving them your money because you don't know how to process a chicken, or if you too scared and you keep letting the fear of the truth. Now let's keep it 100. That's the fear of the actual truth. That's almost saying that you are afraid to know who you are. This is what we did. This was natural to us. Gardening, farming, homesteading, livestock, farmers, shepherds. This was as natural to us as breathing. And in 2025, we scared to break down a chicken. Now, I said I don't want to break down a rabbit, but I will break him down and to the beat drop. Do you understand? I will break a rabbit down to the beat drop. I choose not to. See, I will break a chicken down because, see, I got an alternative. But if I had to break a rabbit down, I would break him down like the beat is about to drop. Do you understand me? And no bones about it. I choose not to, but he'll get it. Okay? Clyde and Bunny will get it. So I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. It just feels so good out here. And these two, I'm about to get Heckle and Jekyll in this pot. I think maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna let them clean out their guts a little more. I ain't feed them, so I'm gonna let them empty out a little bit. That's the other thing. Before you process your chicken, you may want to give them a day or so to empty themselves out. Say they can learn if they. All right, y'all. Let's get on out of here. All right. This been a good day. This been a very good, productive day, man. So I got a total of 10 new hens and 3 Simani hens. And I got about 15 chicks back home, 3 turkeys, 2 guineas, 6 quail. I'm doing all right. It's a day to celebrate. See, this the kind of day you really feel like celebrating, because it's like, let me enjoy myself before something go bad, right? I'm glad I got a chance to show y'all this today. I want to say thank you to all of the people that gave the super chats for the pond build fund, the pond fund. Thank you so much. You don't know how much that truly helps the pond build. Do y'all want to see the pond before we leave? Y'all want to see the area? Do y'all want to see the area one last time before we go? Because while I'm talking to you, I can't stop looking at it, because this is where I'm going to be sitting when it's over there, shining in the sun, right across the garden, right behind the chickens. Y'all want to go? Let's go. Wait, I gotta get this baby. I gotta get this baby. I gotta get this baby. Oh, I'm about to have this baby. This baby ready to come out and meet the world. This baby about ready to come out and meet the world. Come on, little baby. Gotta let this little baby out. Gotta let. Oh, oh man. Oh, hey Doc. Hey Doc. What did my ultrasound say? Oh, it's gonna look just like your old man. It's gonna look just like your dad. Oh, this. Oh my goodness. I had to have a C-section. Huh, you come in here and get some. Let me put her in here real quick, y'all. Had to have a C-section. This baby didn't want to come out. This baby was stubborn. Huh. Get some sleep. Sit down. Look at it. Sit down. I'll be back. All right. Okay. All right. Now I can load up the rest of these tires. And this air condition. This about to be so dope. Thank you, Living Out Loud. Thank you, Living Out Loud podcast for the pond fun. Thank you for that. I'm gonna get up on this trailer, so we gonna start here. Gotta fix my junk too. Yeah. Shake a little bit. This is how it's gonna look, y'all. I'm gonna overlook this pond, and it's gonna start right in here. Thank you for that, Robin Caesar. Thank you for that. Where you been, Robin Caesar? I ain't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. Thank you for the pond fun. Look at this. All of this from here all the way, all back there will be my pond. Let me give you another sweep without my hand in the way. You in the bushes, Robin? Well, thank you anyway. Stay in them bushes. Hey, just one Ella. All of that'll be my pond, and it'll come up to here so we can get them fish in there and have Freedom Maker fish fry. Damn, that's gonna be beautiful. And I wanna show you. Now I'm standing on top of my trailer, but my trailer is only 2 feet off the ground, so I'ma just show you how deep that go. Down in there, you see that little valley? All of that is gonna be water. Man, I can't wait. So I gotta clean up this trailer. So my plan is to pull that trailer right here, trailer load of junk. I gotta pull that out. I'm gonna pull it out tomorrow and expose it so I can start getting things out of it and get it hauled off. Say, thank you, Allie and Danny. Thank you so much for that. For the pond fun. I sure appreciate y'all. Man, thank you. Man, the way this is going, who knows? We'll have this pond in no time. Thank you so much, Allie and Danny's Healing Garden. Thank you, Sing and Dance. What kind of fish you gonna stock? You know, normally I don't answer that question, but I'm gonna answer it. You know, I don't want no high class fish I gotta keep on tending to. But I wouldn't mind some crappie in there, some catfish, some bass, some sunfish, some crawdads, crayfish. I don't want to get too crazy with it. I don't need a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I just want just some good eating fish, bass, freshwater fish, bass, crappie, right brim, sunfish, That's all I really need. I don't need to get all stupid with it. I just know I want to be able to pull a nice slab out of there, nice fat crappie. You can put your thumb in his mouth. That's all I'm talking about. You know, you get a crappie, you can put your thumb in his mouth. You know, man, he a couple sandwiches. You dig? Man, I've been fishing all my life, and you know what me and my friends used to. I'm gonna turn y'all around like this. You know what me and my friends used to, when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we used to fish at this pond, say 2-acre pond. Who said that? 2-acre pond? No, I ain't got that kind of money. I'm still trying to work up on 5 grand. 2 acres is gonna cost me some money. I just want about a quarter or a half acre pond. I just want to, that's about a quarter acre right there. I don't want it to be ridiculously, gigantically stupid where you can't take care of it if something happened. Right? Led, you ain't gonna worry about snakes. You I don't even know how to answer that without sounding like I'm being mean. I mean it. Because it's people that got a whole horrible idea of how this homesteading thing works. Farming, homesteading, all of that. They got some kind of false sense of how this works. Like you don't think we got snakes? Like why? If you're so scared of bugs and snakes, here's my advice to you. Do not purchase land. Save it for somebody that really, really want it. Because if you don't, you buying it because it's trendy. Don't buy it. Scoot over and let somebody that's going to take care of that good land. Let somebody that's really can't wait to come out here and work. How many of y'all can't wait to get out here and get you a piece of land and work and work that damn land? You understand? Man, look here. Look, let me show you something. Let me show you something. If I can. I know it look rough, but do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? That's mine. That's mine. And when you people say things like that to me, I cannot help but think how many things that you have been led away from. You have literally been driven away from your own blessings because one little snake, 2 little snakes, 1 little bug, a couple little bugs, a little possum, a raccoon. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? You literally piss on your blessings when you say stuff like that. You literally hold yourself back from the greatness of what you're supposed to become when you let obstacles be in your way, little dumb stuff like that. It's funny to me because we talk about bugs, we talk about snakes, and we talk about all these little simplistic obstacles. But you want to know what? You deal with obstacles every day, willingly. Think about this. I'll take 15 acres of land with snakes slithering on it every now and then be out in this world blind with human snakes standing shoulder to shoulder with you, telling you they love you. See, when people tell me they scared of snakes, no, you ain't. You're not. Stop saying that. You're not scared of snakes. See, here's the thing about a snake. That snake slithering down there on the ground, it don't want to have nothing to do with you. It will truly leave and go the other way. before it bites you. Now, if you just happen to step on it because you didn't see it, it's one thing. But see, that's no different than a human being. But that snake don't want to have nothing to do with you. Trust me, it don't want to have nothing to do with you. As soon as it hear the vibrations of your footsteps, it's trying to go the opposite direction of where you're going. But let me tell you something about a human snake. A human snake will stand shoulder to shoulder with you and tell you they love you. They will embrace you. They will protect you for a hot minute until it's time for them to strike. I will have all this land and have to deal with a snake slither away from me when I see it. I go the other way, he go the other way. But a human snake will be right there in your face, smiling in your face. All the time, wanna take your place. Backstabber. Made a song about it. So when you say you scared of snakes, you really ain't. You're not. You're not, because you live around them every day. You're living around the ones that actually want you dead. You're living around snakes that actually hunt you and people like you. Human snakes. These animals don't want to have nothing to do with you. So what I look at that is, if I'm wandering through life every single day, look how many snakes done made this situation the way it is right now with Senior Pumpkinhead, right? All of them is snakes. They wanted something bad to happen to a group of people so bad that they were willing to inject the poison into themselves. That's why we're in this situation right now. They were snakes. They didn't, everything they voted for was for a destruction of another group of people. But all the time they was working with them, all the time they was at work with them, working across from them, working right with them. I love you, Jose. I love you, Jose. Man, you my friend, you my best friend, you my bro. We having drinks together. When your wife gonna bring me over for another doggone, for one of them burritos? As soon as you went to the booth, you voted to get your best friend, so-called Jose, sent off. Them the snakes. Them the people you really should be, that's the snake you really should be scared of. Not these animals. Because those snakes just take from you. They hunt you down. Them the snakes that look for you. They look for the weaknesses in you. This snake slithering through these woods ain't studying me. So every time you say stuff like that you scared of something, shouldn't say that. All this out here don't want to have nothing to do with us. You know how people go off in the woods and they go hunting and hiking and fishing up in the mountains and in the Alps and looking for streams with trout and shit? And we be like, man, couldn't be me. Man, they got bears in there. Man, you know they hiking up there by them bears and stuff. Man, there's bears in there. Man, I ain't going there, it's bears. This is the ignorance that we tell ourselves. I'm not going to explore my surroundings and my nature and where I'm supposed to be because it's bears in them woods. But you will get on the subway. You will leave your house after dark to go get a doggone sandwich or go through a drive-through in your pajamas, mind you, in your pajamas and your bonnet. You'll leave the house with your house slippers on, some pajamas with no drawers, a bonnet and a shirt with no bra, SpongeBob shirt with no bra. And you will go to the most dangerous place in the world, Walmart, and get out in that dark-ass parking lot with no lights and go in there so you can get some more glue for your wig. But you scared of bears. We as people in society are more likely to be destroyed by one another in some way, form, or fashion, a million times fold over a bear attack and eating us down to the damn marrow. It's actually a statistical truth. They have to actually do a whole study on how many bears ate people this year across the United States of America. Oh, about 3 or 4. Ask how many people done uh, been taken advantage of or violated their body or laid to rest too soon by another human being. Man, we the real predators. We're the real monsters. And we don't even want to believe that. We're the real monsters. So what we do, we don't want to believe that. So we turn around and we give up our blessings like this because you think the city life is what it is. You think living around a bunch of other monsters is this is how it is. I love these lights and this noise and this fast food. Everything around you inside the city is killing you. And I know a lot of people love it. I used to love it too. But you don't realize everything inside them city limits and all them people, all them cars and all that noise and all them lights and all that junk is killing you. There is really truly nothing inside of a city, a metropolitan city, that's good for you. Nothing. The food is poison, the water is poison, the air is poison, your friends are toxic. Am I getting yours? You're on top of one another, closely living, dwelling in houses close to each other, and you're living in apartments stacked on top of each other. If I get sick, everybody in this building gonna get sick. If I get sick, my next door neighbor gonna get sick. Let one bad pandemic happen, and everybody gonna get it because we all live on top of each other. I need to know one thing inside that city that's good. Even in the Bible say, come out them cities. And I think that's what he meant. Like, man, look, I don't know what he meant fully, but it's almost common sense. If let's just say he ain't saying it's evil, but he's saying, look, it's a lot of plagues and stuff that happen. So if we keep on living in these close proximities to one another like this, right? We all gonna get sick and wipe ourselves out. Remember the potato plague? I mean, the potato famine in Ireland? If all we plant is damn potatoes, and all it takes is one time them potatoes don't come up, we all gonna die. Well, that's what that living in the city thing is. If if one thing go bad in the city, if the lights go out, we're all screwed. If the water is contaminated, we're all screwed. All it takes is one problem and it affects everybody inside them cities. That's why I'd rather spend my time out here, man. I really do. I know where my water came from. I know where my power is coming from. I know where my food is coming from, right? And I ain't got to keep turning around seeing who's staring at me or who about to try to jack me or nothing. Please, we need to wake up from this ignorant slumber that they have put us in. Do you remember on a little cartoon, Sleeping Beauty? Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, that old witch made her bite that damn apple. Am I talking about the right one? Was that Sleeping Beauty or Snow White? Where the witch made her bite that damn apple, right? Snow White, I believe it was. The witch made her bite that apple. The witch came off all beautiful and everything. Oh, girl, you want to eat one of these apples? They delicious. I just ate about 4 myself, and I can't eat another one. You can eat this last apple if you want it. Right? She gave her that apple, and she fell asleep. See, I never thought twice about that story growing up because it ain't never mean nothing to me. It's just a cartoon, just a story. But here we are now, right? Snow White They gave you a poisonous apple that put your ass to sleep. And in your slumber, you have no idea what's going on around here. Right. Somebody said the big apple. So until a knight in shining armor shows up and kiss you dead on the mouth and wake your ass up, you're gonna always be asleep. You'll never know what's going on out here in the real world because your ass is asleep. You dreaming of sugar plums dancing in your head. No. Don't know where your own food come from. And everybody okay going to these fast food restaurants where every ingredient that they put in it is poison. It's literally poisonous. And this is the only country on the globe that still make all that shit legal. Yeah, all this MSGs and GMOs and elemental P's in your food and shit. Red dyes and orange dyes and beaver butt juice in your makeup. Did you know that? Did you know they put beaver butt juice in your makeup? Octopus ink in your, man. Octopus ink Pop-Tarts and shit. And we don't question none of that. What you mean? What you telling me they put octopus ink in these Pop-Tarts? That's where the purple come from or what? No, that's what give them the extra sweetness, the zingy taste. The raspberry, those aren't raspberries. That's some old octopus booty that they put in there. And we just go through life. We just go through life not even caring. Do me a favor. I can't make this up. Go in there. Look, every time something, one of these artificially made, like a Pop-Tart or something, and it say with real raspberries, go and see, read the box. Like I told you, when you read the box, ain't no fruit in this boy. This is beaver butt oil that makes it give it the raspberry taste. I can't remember what beaver butt juice make things taste like apples or something. Go look it up. Go look it up. There's a fruit flavor that you think you eating strawberries or raspberries or cherries or something, and it's not a fruit at all. It's like some kind of beaver butt juice. It's off of a beaver. Go Google it and look at it, and then put it in the comments after the video and tell me what it is. It's a beaver something off that beaver, off his bottom end. Beaver basement. That's what it is. Beaver basement juice. But look, I'm telling you, if we are going to do any better, man, we need to educate ourselves. We all talking about going down and marching in front of these buildings. That's not it. We have to educate ourselves. That's it. Castorium. That's it. That castor juice, that's beaver butt. That's beaver butt. That's the same juice that they squeeze out of them glands on their nuts and stuff and shoot onto the side of the bank. Trust me, I know, I got beavers at my house. They shoot that juice and it's like oil onto the side of the bank. Say beaver butt juice is for blueberry flavor. I believe it. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's a fruit flavor that come right out that beaver butt. And it's the same juice. Say, yes, it's for raspberry. I believe it. It come out they sack where they squeeze that sauce onto the side of the bank to attract other beavers to come. I done seen them do it. You see? Trust me. Go look. Everything I'm telling you, I'm not making up. It just sounds funny. You know, I keep laughing because the shit I'm saying sounds funny, but it's real. It's so real that it's hilarious. Everything I keep doing and I'm joking around, you think I'm making jokes, but that's how insane this is. Like, Laird always tripping, Laird always saying some crazy stuff, but it be the truth. And the truth is so unbelievable that it's hilarious. Thank you, Shabazz. Say I checked. It's 100% true. And we just go to eating this stuff every day with no cares in the world. And want to hear something else? I just told you the foods that we eating got old beaver butt juice and octopus bum in it, and you're gonna keep on eating it. You're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop. The same people that's not gonna stop eating that shit ain't gonna grow no garden either. They're like, that's ridiculous. A garden for what? I know you laughing because it's just utterly ridiculous what I be saying, right? And people be like, oh, Lead Farmer 73, that's propaganda. Just go read. See, propaganda is some shit I pulled out my cheeks. Facts is go read it for yourself. Go listen to the people show you they self. It's facts. The facts are so insane that it's hilarious. Right? With that being said, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. And I still ain't ate nothing today. Not that it's hurting nothing, but it's not healthy. Okay. So me and Pup, we gonna make us something to eat. I would have y'all around, because I don't feel like cooking in the house. It's starting to get cloudy, but I think I wanna run that grill up. Get that grill crackling. The griddle or something. All right. Hey, y'all, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for the pond fun. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me this whole time. We've been on here for like 400 hours, and I appreciate every minute of it. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Every move I make, I'm going to take you with me, okay? Because a lot of people don't know what you're missing. And I'm trying to show you how easy some of this stuff is. It's hard work, but it's fun. Now, I ain't gonna say it's all easy, because it ain't. It's hard work, but it's fun. And you know the best part of it, you get to see where your money going. You go to the club, you go out to eat, and you like, damn, where did $400 go? Right here, I know where my money went. I know where my money went, man. I'm looking at my money every day. The money I earn from doing what I do, I get a chance to see it. And the next thing you gonna see, when it start to warm up, you gonna see these tanks full of food. You gonna see these tanks full of food. You might even see 2 more tanks. Because I want no less than 10. I want 10 tanks on this mug, and I want a garden running up the side of that mug down there. And then I want a doggone greenhouse. So and I'm gonna mess around. Look, I am gonna mess around, and here come this train. I'm gonna mess around and get this high tunnel. Serious. Because you know what? I keep saying I ain't gonna grow no more mangoes, I ain't gonna grow no more avocados and stuff. Man, bump that. I just need to make it where I can grow it without having a problem. That's what I'm gonna do. And the only way I'm gonna solve that is a high tunnel, because avocados are important. That's a life-saving food right there. I just gotta make the preparations to make it happen. I'm gonna have fish out here, being able to eat fresh fish, fresh clean fish, garden popping off, fresh eggs and chicken. Dave Busby in the house. Man, this is what has been taken from us. This is what's been taken from us. And we act like we don't want it back. They must see a hawk. couldn't be cackling because of me. I passed gas. That was 15 minutes ago. They all acting funny. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, Live Farmer 73. I love all y'all, and I'm out. Peace, peace, peace. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. And you know what? Let me tell you one last thing. If you gon' stay asleep, draw some eyeballs on your eyelids. Don't let the other team know you're this stupid. Don't let the other team know you're this ignorant. Don't let the other team know you're this uneducated. Don't let the other team know that you're this vulnerable. Listen, if you gonna stay asleep, stay asleep. But draw some eyeballs on your eyelids so they can't really tell. Because if you don't, and you walking through life this ignorant and stupid, you a sitting duck. And they know who to come after. They know who to infiltrate. If you're gonna stay asleep, I ain't got no problem with that. Number one, if you're gonna stay asleep, stay away from me. But the other part, draw an eyeball on your eyelid so they at least think you sleeping, you know, like this. They're like, oh, he looking dead at me. He ain't blink one time. They ain't so quick to take you out, all right? Live Farmer 73, I love you, and I'm out. Peace.